to welcome everybody again. Thank you, Saraswati ji, for your feedback. We are going to go and meditate collectively, and in all
Thank you,
likelihood,
sir.
most
Thank you.
probably, all the rest of us also who are either with us today for the first time or those who are with us after the Monday session, we will all experience the joy and the peace of Sahaja Yoga meditations collectively. So, with that, I would like to start this session, and we will begin with a very small presentation to fill you in about some details about Sahaja Yoga, and then quickly go to collective meditation, as you saw the other day in Shumataji's video itself. So, Vikas, can you please bring up the slides, please? Vikas, are you listening? Yeah. And also keep the video ready, the English video of Shumataji's realization. It's about 21 minutes. Can you please keep that ready after this? Okay, so as the slide says, welcome to Sahaja Yoga. We are all very happy to have you all with us. And today we will all experience collectively what Sahaja Yoga meditation has to offer in with the blessings of Shumataji, who is the founder of Sahaja Yoga. Next slide, Vikas. Yeah, go back to the previous slide. Go back to the previous slide. Now the second slide, switching off mobiles. Before this, yeah. Now, please, everybody is requested now to give yourself some quality time for the next hour or so. Please keep your mobiles on silent, and now try to give your, attention and focus to what lies ahead. This will be a very, very life transforming hour for many, if not most, if not all of you. So your time and your priority to this hour is very important. So you're just requested to put your mobiles on silent. Switching off may not be that necessary, but if you just put it on silent also, that should be fine. So that you are not disturbed during this hour. Okay. Can we go to the next slide, Vikas, now? Can we, one by one, just briefly? One second. Go back to my name. I will just introduce very briefly, and before we go ahead. My name is Jayant Patankar, and I've been an IT professional. I've been a training consultant and a Sahaja Yoga practitioner for few good years. And we have a group of dedicated Sahaja Yoga meditation practitioners also with me, who are we are all working together collectively as a team to present this session and to help all of the new seekers understand as well as experience the blessing of Sahaja Yoga meditations. Next slide. So today we are going to discuss about Sahaja Yoga, and as we saw on Monday, Sahaja Yoga is this meditation technique devised by Shumataji in 1970, which is when Sahaja Yoga went public. That was about 50 years ago. From the month of May in 1970, Shumataji started giving en masse self-realization to people. And today now Sahaja Yoga has grown and spread over the past half a century to across the whole world. And now we have about 150 countries who are benefiting from the practice of Sahaja Yoga meditations and are experiencing a very beautiful state of peace and balance within. The practice of Sahaja Yoga, as established by Shri Mataji, is secular and universal in nature. When we say secular, we mean it has the essence of all religions in it, though it is not of any of the conventional religions that we know of, but encompasses and includes the best practices and values of all religions. And universal in nature because it is there is no kind of prerequisite or discrimination for a person to practice Sahaja Yoga. Any human being from any part of the world, any walk of life, any strata of the society is welcome and is free to come and experience Sahaja Yoga meditations. Classes are always offered free of charge, so there is never any monetary dimension to Sahaja Yoga, because the way Shri Mataji has conceived it is that, and differentiate it is that money is a man-made commodity, creating more problems than solutions, whereas the divine is not made by man. And Sahaja Yoga is the divine unity of the individual with the whole, that is man with God. So that's how Sahaja Yoga will work. And Sahaja Yoga is different from other yogas because it begins with self-realization. As I mentioned on Monday, self-realization is the first sort of reality check, as it were, in Sahaja Yoga, where the individual is united with the cosmic whole. And then the whole process of enlightenment through yoga begins. So it is like a seed is sprouted on day one, and the individual is given the responsibility of nourishing, nurturing it, and watering the seed so that it grows to its full potential as a tree. In a nutshell, that's what it means when it is said at the bottom of this slide that Sahaja Yoga is different from other yogas because it begins with self-realization. We are going to experience self-realization today collectively when we meditate in a few minutes from now. Next slide, Vikas. Sahaja Yoga meditation is based on this subtle human system within all of us. And this human system, as shown here, is comprising of the three vertical channels called the left channel, the right channel, and the center channel, as shown here, and the 7 energy centers along those channels. So as they say, the proof of the pudding is in its eating. The best experience of this comes in meditation when we can actually feel our entire subtle system getting awakened. So this will form the basis of our entire interactions, of all our interactions through the present and future sessions, where we will go sequentially and step by step through all the different aspects of the subtle system within us with meditations as practiced in Sahaja Yoga and as taught by Shri Mataji. So today we are going to have the experience of self-realization, which is basically the enlightenment, which is the awakening of our dormant evolutionary energy known as Kundalini, residing at the base of our spine. So if you see this chart carefully, the center channel has got a triangle at the base of it below the green circle in the abdominal region. This triangular bone, which is at the base of our spine, is also called sacrum bone. And this houses this divine energy, this evolutionary energy within all of us, which is known as Kundalini. And when this energy is awakened through a divine invocation, this energy then starts traversing up through the central channel and starts coming up, rising towards the head in that direction. And along the vertical direction, as it rises upwards, it has got these different energy centers along its path, which it goes on awakening as well as infusing with its own energy until it crosses all the chakras numbered there from number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we will be discussing and talking about all these chakras in depth, in detail, in all our sessions. But today, for the for the brief discussion that is necessary before we go into meditation. For you, it is important to understand that when this Kundalini rises, she will come all the way till the top of our head, which is the chakra there listed as number 7, for which which is called Sahasrara also. And from here, our energy connects us as an individual to the cosmic whole, to this all-pervading power and energy, which is a divine force. And as a result of which, we experience meditation. This meditation experience then starts healing, balancing, curing, nourishing, as well as evolving us. So, the extended part of this experience will be possible after the meditation, and we can probably talk about it after we have had our meditation. Now, in order to carry out the meditation, we are going to show you very briefly how this is going to work. Let us just watch the video and follow Shrimataji's instructions as Shrimataji guides us through a guided meditation and takes us through the process of Kundalini awakening in Sahaja Yoga. So now everybody is requested to sit very comfortably wherever you are sitting. Please keep your both feet apart, and if possible, remove the footwear from your feet so everybody has an earth connection. The 5 elements, that is earth, air, water, ether, and fire, the Pancha Mahabhutas, they play a very important role in a body, because that is what the modern shell is also made for. So now when we are about to go into meditation, everybody is requested to settle down nicely in your own place. And if possible, now for the next half hour or 45 minutes, do not try and change your position or move, because the more settled you are, the better your meditation will be. Keep your phones on vibrate mode. Give yourself some quality time now. The more at peace and in silence you will be, the better it will be for you. So if you can, do sit on the floor. Mother Earth is a direct element. If you are not able to sit on the floor, that's fine. Just keep your feet on the floor if you can, both your feet apart on the floor, and that should help to earth our energies out of our energy channels as we go through the meditation. You are required to keep both your palms open like this in your lap, your palms facing upwards. Just keep them open. And now we will watch Shrimataji's video, and in a very simple way, we will follow all the guidelines and directions of Shrimataji to experience
Now,
the meditation.
you have your left hand towards me, which is symbolic that you want to have or you desire to have your self-realization. That you have to keep all the time like that. If you have anything tight here or tight here, little bit loosen it. But yeah, if you are comfortable, it's all right. If you are comfortable, main thing is you should not be uncomfortable with anything. Now, we use this right hand for action, means nourishing our centers. We have to nourish our centers ourselves. So now put your right hand on your heart. You can put it under the coat, need not be under the sweater, under the coat. Now, in the heart, just now keep your eyes open so you can see what you have to do. In the heart resides the spirit. Now, if you become the spirit, the light of the spirit, you are your own guide. You are your own master. So take your right hand on the left hand side of your abdomen, on the upper portion. We are only working on the left hand side. This is the center of your mastery, created by the great prophets. Now take your hand in the low portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. This is the center of pure divine knowledge. Surprisingly, it is here. Pure divine knowledge. Then raise your hand again on top of your abdomen, the upper portion on the left hand side, and press it hard. Now raise your hand again on the heart. Now put your hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder and turn your head to your right. This center goes into jeopardy when you feel guilty. I'll tell about this later on. Now raise your hand on your forehead across and put down your head. This is the center for forgiving everyone, even without thinking about them. Now take your right hand on the back side of your head. Push back your head, and here you have to ask forgiveness from the divine power for your own satisfaction. Now the last center is stretch your palm. Now put the center of your palm on top of your fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood, and put down your head. Here, push back your fingers. This is very important. So there's a good pressure on your scalp. Now, please put down your head and move your scalp 7 times clockwise slowly. Please put down your heads. Put down your heads. Can do it better. Put down your heads. And push it. Push back your fingers. Very important is. Push back. Now, put down your head and push back your fingers so there's a good pressure on your scalp. That's all we have to do. The first condition is that you all have to be absolutely confident that you'll all get your self-realization. Please take down your hands. You all have to be absolutely confident that you will get your self-realization tonight. That means that you are not to feel guilty at all. That means forget your past. Whatever wrong you have done, whatever mistakes you have committed, will be dissolved by this power of divine love, because it is the ocean of forgiveness. So you have to forgive yourself. And you don't know when you feel guilty what happens. If you have committed mistakes, it's all right. After all, you are human beings, you are not gods. You face the mistakes, finished off there. What you do, you carry that here onto the center. Thus you get spondylitis, cervical cancer, angina, or lethargic organs. So what's the use of carrying this myth with you all the time? Or something that happened long time back, you're carrying still. Please know you are not guilty at all. At this moment, you are not guilty at all. I assure you, you are not guilty. Let the Kundalini judge you. You don't judge yourself. All right. The second condition is that you have to forgive everyone without even thinking about it. You have to forgive everyone. Now many people say it's difficult to forgive. Whether you forgive or you don't forgive, you don't do anything. What do you do if you don't forgive? But when you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands and you torture yourself, while the person who has troubled you or hurt you is happy. But you are torturing yourself all your life. Now, at this moment, this center is very important, because if it is not all right, the Kundalini won't rise. And also the center between the optic chiasma, which is like this, is absolutely constricted. It won't open. But when you forgive, it opens. So as it is, you have tortured yourself all your life by not forgiving. And at this important moment, you lose the chance of your self-realization. So just forgive everything, everybody, everything, even without thinking about them. We can say forgive them in general. All right. In short, you have to be pleasantly placed towards yourself, because you are human beings. You are at the epitome of evolution. You don't know what you are. So please don't condemn yourself. Don't in any way get angry with yourself. It's a very simple thing that will happen to you, and you will be amazed at your own greatness. So now please put your left hand on your left lap, and also both the feet away from each other. Now, please put the right hand on your heart. And now close your eyes. You can take out your spectacles also, because your eyesight might improve. Now please put your right hand on your heart. Here you have to ask in your heart a question which is very fundamental. You can call me Mother, or you can call me Sri Mataji. Please ask 3 times, Mother, am I the Spirit? Ask this question. Mother, am I the Spirit? Three times. I have told you, when you become the Spirit, you become your guide, your master. So now, please take your right hand, the upper portion of your abdomen, and press it hard. Here, you have to say, again 3 times, ask a question which is very fundamental. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Now please take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen. Here the center has got 6 petals, so you have to ask 6 times. I must say, I cannot force pure divine knowledge on you. You have to ask for it. So please ask 6 times. Mother, please give me pure divine knowledge. In your heart, everything to be asked in your heart. Mother, please give me pure divine knowledge. Now, As soon as you ask for pure divine knowledge, the Kundalini starts rising. So we have to nourish the higher centers with our full self-confidence. So now raise your right hand, the upper portion of your abdomen. On the left hand side and here, you have to say with full self-confidence, Mother, I am my own master. Say it 10 times. Mother, I am my own master. I've already told you that you are not this body, this mind, this ego, these conditionings, but you are the pure spirit. So please raise your right hand on top of your heart, and here you have to say 12 times with full confidence, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Do not say any mantras or anything and don't try to concentrate. Just leave your attention free. The Kundalini will push it. So you just don't have to put any efforts about it. This all-pervading power is the ocean of compassion, is the ocean of knowledge, is the ocean of bliss and joy, but above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. So whatever mistakes you might have committed are easily dissolved into this power of ocean of forgiveness. So please forgive yourself. And raise your hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder and turn your head to your right. This is the center, which is very bad today. I think that you feel guilty. So please say with full confidence, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Please say it with full confidence. "16 times you have to say. I have already told you logically, whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. But if you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands. Especially at this moment, you have to forgive because the center of Agya is very constricted and it won't open and your Kundalini won't rise. So it's very important now that you have to forgive. So raise your right hand on top of your forehead across and please put down your head. Here you have to say, from your heart, not how many times. Mother, I forgive everyone in general. Don't think about them. Just say it. Please put down your head. Now, please take your right hand on the back side of your head and push back your head. Here, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, just for your satisfaction, you have to say, "O divine power, please forgive me if I have done any mistakes knowingly or unknowingly. O divine power, please forgive me if I have done any mistakes knowingly or unknowingly." Say it from your heart, not how many times. Please say it from your heart. Now, please stretch your palm. Please stretch your palm of the right hand and put the center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood. Now, this is important that you push back your fingers. So there's a good pressure on your scalp. Now please put down your head. Here again, I cannot force Sahaja Yoga on you. I cannot force self-realization on you. So please move your scalp 7 times clockwise, saying, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Now, please take down your hand. Open your eyes. Please open your eyes and wear your glasses. Put both the hands towards me like this, little higher. Now watch me without thinking. Just watch me without thinking. Now, put this right hand towards me like this. Bend your head and see with your left hand there's a cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. Please bend your head. Or maybe hot. Please see that there's a hot or a cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. Please don't put your hand on top of your head, but away from it. And now see for yourself if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming from your head. Now, put your left hand towards me like this, and again bend your head and see with your right hand now if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming out of your head. Sometimes it comes very far, sometimes closer. If it is hot, means you have not forgiven or you are still feeling guilty. So please do it. All the heat is coming out. Now see for yourself. All right. Now, right hand you put it towards me, and now with the left hand you see for the last time, put down your head properly and see properly if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area.
Are you feeling this? Is this cool breeze now coming? Now we will have some interaction. Can you unmute them all, Vikas, please? How is it? Now you can tell us how you felt in this meditation. If you want to share it, we are very keen to know how you felt the first flow of vibrations into your subtle system. Kaisa laga? Some people are smiling and very happy. I can see that. So that's joy, which is very nice. Keep the slides away. Vikas, keep the slides away. We don't need the slides. No. Yeah. So who who wants to share their experience of joy now? Kaisa laga? Are you feeling thoughtless now? One of the things to check is if you see within, your thoughts would have either subsided or completely disappeared, depending on how strongly your Kundalini has responded to these divine vibrations. So the peace is here to be felt, and the vibrations are here now flowing through our subtle system. You can experience them on your palms, as Shumataji said, as well as on top. You can also feel them in your all across your chakras and nadis. You can also feel them in your body if you're clear enough. But for some people, it may be warm on top of the head, as Shumataji said, and for some people, it may be cool. So either way, both is a confirmation and verification of our energy having connected with this divine, cosmic, all-pervading energy Mataji was calling God's power of love. So this is now the divine love and compassion in the form of Chaitanya, which begins to flow through us, through our chakras and through our nadis. Now this is the first step in Sahaja Yoga, where the individual's energy is, as you saw, how it is awakened, invoked, and invited to connect with the divine. And from here onwards, the meditation truly begins. Now, who wants to share how you felt in the meditation today? I'm very keen to know, please. Although you may be now experiencing a very beautiful state of silence, but it would be nice to also hear from you now. Okay, while we have a few more minutes, let's try another thing with these vibrations. Now, one of the important applications of vibrations is how we balance ourselves. So now, Vikas, can you bring up the slides, please? I would like to do the balancing a bit with everybody. So if you now have a look at the picture of the subtle system, I want all of us to now sit in our chair or wherever we are sitting comfortably. Keep our left palm open in our lap and point the right palm towards the ground or towards Mother Earth. We are going to balance our left side first. Vikas, can you bring up the slides, please? So when you sit down now, keep your left palm, as you see on the left-hand side, go full screen, Vikas, with the slide, As you see the man on the left-hand side of this picture, how that person is sitting with the left palm open and the right palm towards the ground, towards Mother Earth. I want everybody to sit like that for a few minutes. Now close your eyes. Try to take your attention again within your own being. And now we have to use these vibrations to balance ourselves. So here for balancing the left side, we point our right hand towards Mother Earth and keep the left hand open in our palm, in our lap. And we ask this power, this divine energy, we call her Mother because she is our individual mother in the form of the Kundalini energy. Mother, please remove all the imbalances and obstacles in our Ida Nadi or in the power of our emotions into Mother Earth. Mother, please take away all the imbalances out of our left channel, moon channel, into Mother Earth. Just stay silently in this state and allow the divine energy to work through you. Kindly settle down here. The more settled you are, the better can vibrations work with you and in you. Mother, please remove all the imbalances of our left side into Mother Earth. Mother, please balance our moon channel, Chandra Nadi, Ida Nadi. Those are the different names for the left channel. So we just ask this energy, Mother, please take away all the heaviness, all the obstacles coming from the past and influencing our present. Please remove them all from our moon channel into Mother Earth. Mother, please purify the power of our emotions. Please take away all the impurities and imbalances from our left side into Mother Earth. If you are sitting in meditation, you can feel the movement of all the channels inside of you as the vibrations start balancing and purifying us.
भी नहीं चाहिए.
Mother, please take away all the imbalances and impurities from our left channel into Mother Earth. Mother, please take away all the imbalance and stresses and impurities out of our left channel into Mother Earth. After this, we bring the right hand back in our lap. After balancing the left channel, now we will balance the right channel. See the picture in the screen, the right hand picture, how the man has raised his left arm towards the sky. So we now point the left palm with the fingers upwards towards the sky element, towards the Akash Tattva, and keep the right hand palm open in our lap now. And again, we close our eyes and ask the divine energy in the form of the Kundalini energy in us, whom we call as Mother. Mother, please take away all the imbalances and stresses and impurities out of our sun channel into the sky element. Mother, please purify the power of our actions with the divine vibrations. Mother, please take away
Purity form में रहती है ना.
all the obstacles in our sun channel to the sky element. Through the balancing of the right side, a large portion of our ego starts getting neutralized. Mother, please take away all the imbalances of the right side within me and my ego into the sky element. Mother, please free me of the false identification of my ego and give my right side the balance with divine vibrations. You can feel your head becoming lighter as the right side starts clearing out and continues to clear out. Now we can bring the left hand down also back in our lap. And now see and check the flow of vibrations in both of our palms. The vibrations should be felt on both palms as well as on top of our head. Now you can check with your right hand on top of your head to see how the flow of this Chaitanya, of these vibrations coming out of our Sahasrara chakra is feeling now. Please put your right hand a few inches above your head. You don't have to touch your head, a few inches above the head. We should be able to feel the flow, this flow. Try with the left hand also now to see, after balancing ourselves with vibrations. Now, take both hands towards the sky like that and put your neck behind and ask this fundamental question to these divine vibrations. Is this the all-pervading power of God's love? 3 times. Is this the Brahma Chaitanya? Is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Any of these 3 questions you can ask 3 times. Is this the Brahma Chaitanya? Is this the power of all-pervading power of God, of the Holy Ghost? These are all the different names from different religions that it has been given over time. After asking it 3 times, bring your both hands back in your palm, in your lap, and check for thoughtless awareness in your own being. You should be able to feel thoughtless awareness, which is the first experience of meditation. In the present, here and now. You can slowly open your eyes. I know, because this is a very beautiful state. We rarely feel it this nicely, but because it's going to be 10 p.m., I need to also understand from you how you're doing. So you can now open your eyes and you can share with us how you felt. Now do feel free to tell us, how was your experience of the first Sahaja Yoga meditation, if this was the first for you? Yes, Sadhana ji, I can see your hand. You have to unmute your mic. If you unmute your mic, then you can speak and we can hear you. Yes.
Very, very beautiful experience.
How was it?
Very beautiful experience.
Yes, exactly. Beauty is an attribute of the spirit. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. So this beauty is formless. Otherwise, beauty in art has also a very beautiful expression, but here beauty is in consciousness. This is the divine state which we experience only when we connect to the divine. This comprehension of beauty is not through the senses. You're not seeing beautiful colors. You're not hearing beautiful music. It is beyond the senses. So this is the blessing and benefit of self-realization, also called as Atma Sakshatkar. This is when the Jiva and the Shiva are experiencing the beautiful union. So this is what it is, which is the purpose and aim of all religions. And Sahaja Yoga now does it en masse, collectively, just like you have experienced. Thank you. It's lovely to hear that you're experiencing the beauty. Some will be
Thank you.
experiencing beauty, some will experience peace, some will experience joy, some will experience love. All these are part and parcel of the divine. Yes. Who else wants to share their experience? Anybody?
Sir, I am Radha
I
Ramani.
had a query, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I had a query. So when we sit cross-legged on the floor, can we sit on a mat or we need to directly sit on the ground?
No, you can sit on the
Because
mat,
Mataji
whatever
told
makes you
us.
comfortable. Whatever you're most comfortable with. As
Okay.
Mataji said, the first thing in the video, before she started with the affirmations, she said that you have to be comfortable.
She said our
So-
feet has to touch the ground. So I just wanted to. She said the feet has to touch the ground. So
If you are sitting on a chair, that
when we
is the
sit
case.
crossed,
If you sit on the floor, then you're directly in
cross-legged.
touch with the floor itself. It's Mother Earth.
Okay.
Don't worry. There
Okay.
is nothing
And,
hard and fast. Yeah.
And one more thing, sir, when we are keeping our hand on the chest and the abdomen, then do we need to concentrate on a spinal cord or we just need to make those affirmations?
Nothing. Just you say the affirmations.
Because how do
and
we
keep
know that the
hands on
Kundalini is arising? Because, no, how do we experience the Kundalini arising? Is it only when we move our hands on the scalp at the end?
No. As soon as we start taking our hands to the respective chakras and taking the affirmations, as Shamataji was showing us,
Okay.
the Kundalini energy is waiting for us. This is why this is called the spiritual rebirth. So this is
So where
the
do we
second
feel it,
birth
sir?
that
Like from where?
how you feel it. You feel it when the Kundalini comes up above this center in the forehead, above the Ajna chakra, and the beautiful piece of meditation
Okay.
sets into your being.
So it's felt only in the head. It's not felt elsewhere in the body.
It can be
I mean,
once you are vibrationally nourished. Initially,
okay, sir. Okay.
try to imagine a seed sprouting. How delicate is that?
Okay.
If you think of a seed, and when it sprouts for the first time, the primule that emerges is very delicate. It has to be nourished and nurtured, so that same primule grows up and becomes a plant, and then with the seasons, with the nourishment, it can become a whole tree. So your experience grows with time. Just be patient. It's a living process. So when the seed sprouts, for some it may be a little stronger than others, but regardless, you have to check on top of your Sahasrara, as Shamataji was saying. Try to feel the flow of
Sir,
vibrations coming from the
is
top
it on
of
the
your
crown?
head.
Is it on the top?
Above
Okay.
the crown.
All right,
Above
sir.
the crown.
And our hand has to be how high about? Because what happens
Just
is
a
if I
few
just
inches.
keep it above my
Just-
hair, I feel it warm. If it is still more high, I
Okay.
feel it as cool.
Good. That means
That
it's
is
up.
why.
Fine.
And
So
after
warm
that
means your Kundalini
balancing, it was cool.
We started and has pierced the
Hello, sir.
Sahasrara.
Okay.
Right. That's why we
But
did the
after
balancing.
balancing
So
with both the hands, it became cold, sir. Hello.
feeling of food is the proof of balance. You might have some balancing, it might be less warm. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
can't hear you. Your
Sir, I think
voice
there's some issue with the signal.
is silent.
Sir, no, what I was asking you is after balancing, I could feel it cool. Is that normal, sir?
Yeah, it is
Hello?
normal. Cool is the ideal state if our subtle energy, our subtle system, that means our channels and energy centers, in other words, chakras and nadis, are cleared out, are balanced, then we should feel cool. Okay. Warm is an indication that the imbalance is still working out. I mean, it is still, it is trying to get into balance. But you saw then how we use the Mother Earth element and the sky element to balance our sun and moon channels. So
Okay,
that
sir.
helps
Okay.
our entire subtle system to come into balance. And when the subtle system starts coming into balance, more of these vibrations flow into us and we experience the cool.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Is that making sense to you, Dr. Tara?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So the
Thank you, sir.
sustained practice of Sahaja Yoga, now we will understand how to meditate at home, how to sit down, and how to do it on our own. All this will be in our next and the future sessions. So today's session is to bring everybody on the same page and allow everybody to have their own individual experience. So some people have shared, but others also who may not have spoken about it, we are quite confident and sure. If you have any concerns, if you have still any questions or queries, the WhatsApp group is the place where you can ask any of your questions. Okay. And we are very happy to be with you through till the next session, interacting over WhatsApp. So till we meet again on Friday at 9 p.m. again, we will have to now end this session. The session is over, but anybody who wishes to stay and interact, wishes to share, or wishes to clarify, confirm, or ask a question, they are more than welcome to stay. We are here for you. But now, at about 10 or so, our formal session and what we wish to do for the day, we have achieved our objective. So nothing more will be done. We will only discuss with those who wish to share. So I need to say this because some people have a time-bound restriction. So those who need to go can excuse themselves, because after this, we will only be interacting more with whoever wishes to stay. So 9 to 10, this will be our schedule. We'll try and end exactly at 10 with our content, and interactions will be past 10, optionally for whoever has the time. So Saraswati madam, how are you now? How are you feeling today with collective? How was it for you today?
It was good, sir. It was good, sir. But initially, like when Sri Mataji told that you have to feel with your right hand, I could feel the hotness. So I think still something I'm carrying behind or something like that. I don't know. But the experience was good, and I'm really loving it, and I'm enjoying the session. And yeah, I'll be looking forward for more meditations, because I've still to clear many things, yeah, on my own side. Like,
don't worry.
yeah.
It is the case with everybody. We start getting worked out.
Yes.
We are worked out
Yes.
from inside, and the Kundalini energy helps us
Yes.
to fully resolve all things internally, and for us to become clearer and more balanced. That is the divine
Yes.
blessing.
Thank you,
now
sir.
we all can work ourselves out and come out of whatever it may
Yeah.
be that may be causing us unhappiness, stresses, all the way up to even illnesses. So these are the blessings of Sahaja Yoga.
Correct. And I found the right place and at the right time also. Thank you. Thank you. It was an amazing experience.
You
Thank
have
you,
to
sir.
thank Shrimataji.
Sure,
You have
sure.
to thank
Thanks,
Shrimataji. 50 years ago, she saw and felt this need of humanity, and she responded with her own spiritual powers to help every seeker of truth achieve their individual connection with this all-pervading power of divine love.
Yes.
So this is her blessing. We are all thankful to her.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Shri
There are
Mataji.
few new people today. If anybody wishes to share, or, yeah, welcome.
Radharamani ji is raising her hand.
Dr. Neera Sharma, if you're hearing me. We would like to know from anybody if anybody here.
Radharamani ji is raising her hand for some time.
That's
Radharamani ji?
Beginning. She's already spoken, I think. Inakshi, how are you? How are you feeling? Did you feel the vibrations?
Hi. Actually, I joined a bit late today, so I wasn't able to practice the entire thing. But I'll definitely go through the link. If there's a recording of this, I'll definitely go through it. Because on and off, I was getting few calls from the school also, so that's why I wasn't able to attend the entire thing today.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. You take your own time. Now the same guided meditation will be available. We will repost that link in our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
In your own comfort, your own space and time, whenever you have the peace and quiet, just give yourself half an hour to sit down comfortably and just go with the flow and see how you feel with the guided meditation. Okay?
Sure. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're most welcome. Dr. Neera Sharma, if you're hearing me, if it's possible for you, and who else is there? Okay. They wish to. Okay. So that's wonderful. If we're very glad you're all with us, and this is the first step of meditation in Sahaja Yoga, where we experience thoughtless awareness as a blessing of our Kundalini awakening, and we hope and we expect you will continue these sessions with us for the full benefit and the sustained kind of benefit of Sahaja Yoga. Because as you learn to settle down in your own awareness with your own energy, it all starts working out, and we all become more peaceful, more joyful, less stressful, hale and hearty in both senses of the word. Physically healthier, but more importantly, very joyful and with the light of the spirit in our attention. We experience a new dimension or you to clarify or share. You're most welcome in the what
Jayant ji, you are not audible at all. I think Jayant ji lost his connection. So anyone else would like to ask anything? Or shall we end for the day?
Excuse me, Vikas sir.
Yeah.
So one of our participants, Dr. Neera Sharma, she has been patiently with us, but I think her microphone has, she was unable to connect with us. So she couldn't hear us actually, but she was so patient. She was with us. I think she was looking at us and trying to follow the steps of Sri Mataji. Can we help her out, sir?
Maybe she can ask in the WhatsApp group, because somehow she has to interact.
Yeah. Okay, actually I had sent her a personal message on her personal chat, but I think she was even unable to see that.
Not an issue. She'll ask on the WhatsApp group. So I think it
Okay,
would be best now I end the session.
Right, sir.
Thank you all for joining today. See
Thank
you
you, sir.
on
Thank you, sir.
Friday 9. Thank you, Radharamani ji. See you
One
at
minute.
yeah.
1 second. My name is Neelam, and who is it that spoke on behalf of Dr. Neera Sharma? Can I know your name, please?
Ma'am, I'm Neetu Sharma from Delhi. So I could see that she was with us, but she couldn't hear us. So I just felt, somehow if we could help her.
Yeah, okay. I'll speak to her. I think she's the same Neera Sharma who I know. So I'll get in touch with her.
Oh, very nice, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Her name was called out 2-3 times. Jayant Patnankar wanted her to speak up and she was not speaking up. So I guess that's the reason that you noticed that she was not connected, like for some reason.
No, actually, microphone is not showing.
Yeah, so maybe
problem with the device.
Ma'am, she has to press call over internet with the headphone icon, which is on the left hand side below, and then she'll be able to hear us, ma'am. Maybe you can tell her that.
You can post, if you've understood what was wrong, you can just post it on the group chat address.